Hi everybody, and welcome to my really big book haul. Anyway, let's crack into it, and here's my first book, Throne of Glass by Sarah J Maas. Just let me start off by saying I'm really sorry if I mispronounce anything. Yeah, this book I got because I saw a recommendation from a few YouTubers that I really like watching that do book hauls and stuff. And I started reading it and I could not put it down. Oh, I just love this book so much. It was so good, and I've just finished it this morning, so I'm definitely going to do a review of the book and say some of my favourite quotes and stuff because I wrote them all down. So yeah, anyway, I really recommend this book. It's so good, and I really love, when it comes to like Twilight and things like that in the past, I liked Edward and Bella, not Jacob and Bella. So I tend to not like triangles, of just two of them. This one, I love Dorian, and I love, I'm sorry if I can't pronounce it right, Shoal? Is it Shoal? Cole? Anyway, I just love them both, and I was like, but it was such a good book. Book number 2. Dan bought me To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, because this is what I really wanted to read, and we have started our own like owl crates, but we do our own ones. So I picked Dan up some and he picked me up some. So he picked me this one up, so I can't wait to read that one. And then as my second book that he bought me is Go Set a Watchman. It's the second one, To Kill a Mockingbird, and I can't wait to read this. I love the bit in the middle. I obviously haven't read To Kill a Mockingbird, so I don't 100% know. I know that one's about like the rape and being charged, a man raping a girl, and it's all about the trial and stuff. And this one says that it contains some of the characters from that book, so I'm guessing that it's a few years or later in the future, so this will be good. The next book I got from my favourite little charity bookstore, and I bought it because I love the cover, but then when I read the back I was like, oh my god, this sounds so good. And it's The Emerald Atlantis. So that looks good, really good, by John Stephens. 3 children, 2 worlds, 1 prophecy. They were snatched from their beds in the dead of night when the world was covered in snow. 10 years on, Kate, Michael and Emma have grown up in the string of miserable orphanages. I didn't say that right, sorry. And all memories of their parents have faded. Arriving in the eerie silence of Cambridge Falls, the children quickly realise there is something strange going on. So yeah, this looks really good, so I'm definitely going to read this soon. Problem is, I've bought quite a lot. I know which ones I want to read next, so bye. Monday to Friday, Man by Alice Peterson. Now, this book we found at our local co-op. They have like a little stall thing where they've got all like books that people have bought in, and you can put some donation to a pot towards Alzheimer's. So obviously with Alzheimer's being quite close to my heart, I always tend to look and always put money in anyway, even if I don't pick a book. But there was a little old lady next to it, a little elderly lady next to it, and said to me that this book is really good. She really recommended it, so I thought I'd get it. It's about a woman who finds herself alone in London, and she gets a dog to try and help her. And she advertised for a lodger, and a man comes, and it's a bit of a love story. Don't tend to read love stories or like special adult love stories. I've read one in the past and it hasn't really interested me as much, but this looks quite good, and it came really highly recommended, so I thought I'd try that one. Book number 6. This one again I got from a charity shop, and I really wanted to read it for a while, so when I saw it I had to get it. It's in quite good condition, and it's Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I really wanted to read this for ages. I really don't think I need to tell you what it's about because I think most people know. It's about a girl who's going through cancer, and she meets a guy, and I think he like helps her through it and stuff. I haven't seen the film, so I want to read the book first. number 7. Now this book is mainly Dan's book, my fiance, but he's been looking for it for so long and I thought I'd just share it anyway. And it's the Bachman books by Stephen King. Now he has looked for this book all over. We have spent most weekends just searching for it because this one actually contains Rage. And Stephen King, if you don't know, Stephen King took Rage off the shelves when there was a shooting in America because that's what the story's about. So Dan really wanted to read it because he's a Stephen King collector and he loves his books. He thinks he, you know, amazing author, favourite author kind of thing. So we picked that one up and that was only £1 from a charity shop. So you can imagine how happy he actually was. Book number 8. Now this book we got for free from Dan's dad because he's read it and doesn't really want it anymore, and obviously Dan's a collector of Stephen King. So Stephen King 11/22/63. Now I listened to this book on Audible and it is one of my top 5 this year especially. It's such a good book and I loved it so much. This is going to be one of the books at our wedding because we're having a happily ever after theme. Now if you haven't read the book, I don't like the ending. So I decide where the end of the book actually ends in my head. So that's what will happen. Not saying that it doesn't end happily, and I'm not saying it doesn't. So, you know, read it. It's really good. Number 9. Book number 9. You can see it. Is Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum. I think that's right. Sorry if it's not. Look at the cover of this book. Just look at it. And it's a proper old one and I love it so much and I got it from a charity shop for £1. I love Wizard of Oz. It's one of my favourite kids' stories and just look at the illustration in it. I love it. So yeah, so I got that. It smells like an old book and that's really weird. Sorry, I just love the smell of books. Book number 10, Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens. Again, I got this from the charity shop. Just look, it's just like a proper old-fashioned book and I love them. I love old-fashioned e-books. And it's just definitely one for the collectors. I love Oliver Twist, so I had to pick it up. Book number 11. Now this is the book that I'm going to be reading next and it's Isle of the Lost, a Disney Descendants story by Melissa De La Cruz. So bad at pronouncing names, I'm sorry. But yeah, I picked this one up obviously because I'm a major Disney fan and I need it. It's a prelogue to Disney Descendants, which is coming to Disney Channel in the UK in Halloween time. I believe that it's on in America this coming Friday. So yeah, watch it. It's going to be amazing. It has Maleficent's daughter in it, and I know it has Jafar's son and Cruella de Vil's daughter. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good. And I love the first quote in here. I have to read you. I really felt quite distressed at not receiving an invitation. Maleficent, Sleeping Beauty. So yeah, I can't wait to read that, and I'm going to be reading it. And there's a thingy to the Descendants TV show. I can't wait. They also have a channel on YouTube, which I really enjoy watching, and they do like little previews and stuff. So yeah. Book 12. Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. Now this book looks really good as well. I also got this recommended when I went to go to the charity box at the shop. One of the shopkeepers had just put this down and she said she had brought it in from home and that she'd really enjoyed it. Reading the back of the book, I think that this is in two people's points of view, hers and a man's. It's a, thingy love story. He has a motorbike accident, tucks away his desire to live, and I think it's about her trying to get him to love the world again. So I'm going to read that, and that will be book number 13. Now this one Dan picked up for me, again from the charity box, because obviously I really enjoyed Mr. Mercedes by Stephen King, and I have just finished Finders Keepers by Stephen King on Audible. So Dan said, oh, you must be into like crimes and stuff. And I don't know if I am. I'm a bit of a wuss. Tina Cole Hard Girls. So this one, yeah, he put, I think this was 50p from the little box. When a prostitute's body is found lifeless, mutilated and brutally raped, DC and Carey. It's basically a crime novel, and they're trying to find out. Haven't actually properly read the blurb, but yeah, this will be a good one. So hopefully, I don't know. It's a bit of an experiment, so we'll see if I like it, and I'll let you know. Book number 14. Now this one I got for Dan in his special monthly box thing from me, and it is Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. So this one we saw again on a video, and it looks so good. It's about a virtual reality world that everyone tends to live in, and the creator of the world is getting old and thinks he's going to pass on. So he creates like a, I guess like a treasure hunt kind of thing in the virtual world for them to try and find the treasure, and whoever gets the treasure has all of his fortune and riches and everything. So this looks like a really good one, and it's kind of science fiction-y, and Dan loves science fiction-y, and I think I'll definitely go. In the world at stake, an epic struggle between good and evil, the greatest quest in history, the fate of humanity resting in your hands. Are you ready? Last but not least, book number 15, Ernest Cline's Armida. I think that's how you pronounce it. Again, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm terrible at pronouncing, please don't judge. So I got this one for him. When I went into Waterstones, the man behind the counter said, if you're going to get this, then I highly recommend this. Loads of people buying it. It's this brand new one. I've read the blurb in the middle, and it sounds amazing. Again, it's a sci-fi. He sees a flying saucer that looks like it's from outside one of his video games. So it's about him trying to protect Earth from the invaders. Now, this book looks amazing, and inside, I think, is so, so cool. I'll show you the inside first, and then I'll show you the back. The inside looks so cool. Don't know if you can see that. It's a map with all the points that I'm guessing they've seen the flying saucer. Obviously, I haven't read it, so I don't really know. And then in the actual cover, look how cool that is. I'm guessing they're the spaceships. But yeah, this book looks awesome. And as a bonus point, it has been signed. Look how cool that is. So yeah, they're my books for this month. My actual hard copy books. I do have an Audible subscription, and at the minute I'm listening to Anne Frank when I'm in the car with Dan, and I'm listening to just Divergence. So, and oh my god, I'm so addicted to it already. I only bought it yesterday evening, and just yesterday alone I just listened to it for like 2 and a bit hours. So yeah, I'm hooked, definitely. So yeah, anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Comment in the box below saying which ones your favourite books are, and any recommendations you might have for me, because I love reading. So yeah, anyway, see you next week. Bye! Alice by Alice Peterson. By Alice Peterson. I can't say it. By Alice Peterson. By Alice Peterson. Peterson. By Alice Peterson. Yes.